Yeah, 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 yeah. What's good, my people? It's your boy 336 Money, and you are now tuned back in to another episode of the Ed Jamie series, man. The greatest strong safety of all time. Y'all know what we did, man. Last time we won the Super Bowl, got my next ring, But as the great Tom Brady once said, you know what my favorite ring is the next one, man. So here we are in the offseason. I'm just trying to restart some things up. Let's see if we made any moves week one here as we go into the league transactions. Jonathan Stewart retired. Cliff Averill. Oh snap, AP retired. Adrian Peterson's retired. Pierre Garçon. Eric Weddle. Wow. Jason Witten. Danny, Julian. Woo, this is a great class of retirees. Martellus Bennett. These are all great players, man. These guys have done a lot of things, and if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I don't know some of these guys. Rams got a new head coach, and I'm looking at all of this stuff because, at the end of the day, I could be, moving around. I just need to see what's going on in the league. We're talking about a lot of people, but we haven't heard anything from the Bengals. Let's see what we've done. We released a write-in. Oh, no. Ray Malaluga. We released him, middle linebacker. Obviously a great piece to our defense. Was the best defense ever in history. We haven't made any, huge trades. I think we made some trades last year in the draft. Just to gain some assets, some late picks. But, we should have all of our picks and things like that. So we just going to see how we move and maneuver through and how we try to get better. To be honest, I really don't know what we need. Obviously, at this point, we're going to need a new middle linebacker just because Ray's released. All righty. And we start making some plays here in week 2. We just signed the left end. This guy must not be that good. We got a fullback to a nice contract. Let's see what else. Antoine Blake, he's a safety, so strengthening up the secondary. Obviously not the safety position that I play, but safety. We got a cornerback on a 1-year deal. These are guys that we're just bringing in. We got a new punter, Jeff Locke. He's a decent punter. Carl Davis, defensive tackle, on a pretty decent deal. A lot of prove-it deals so far with a lot of these guys, short-term, low risk. Let's see what else we do here. So we made a couple more moves here in stage 4. We got a new receiver, Jeremy Maclin, J. Mackey, pulling up here on a 2-year deal, getting paid pretty well, I would say. Another safety. Again, just trying to strengthen and get some depth at the free safety position. Got a left guard. Got to get our, offensive line some depth. Obviously, is always critical. Guys go down in a long season. We got a new kicker here on a 4-year deal. We really like this kicker in, and offensive lineman and a fullback. We really like those guys in for the next couple of years. Other than that, most guys are on prove-it deals. 2-year deal here with Jeremy Maclin. He's an older receiver at this point. And, I think he's going to be a good piece to the offense, if I'm being honest with you. All right, so let's look at the recap here, see what we did in the draft. Obviously, we're just trying to get better. We didn't do much in the draft here. I would assume we traded some picks late. I got to go back and look at what we did. But we got a right guard, a tight end. They drafted my replacement, Keith Louise Jean. This guy, is a 4th-round guy from Massachusetts College. He's a playmaker, 22 years old, stayed in college, played all 4 years, obviously. But yeah, 69 overall, 90 speed, pretty fast. Good speed there. But they drafted my replacement, so it seems. So does the front office feel confident in my long-term stability with the team here in Cincinnati? That's something that's going to come into question, and I don't know how I feel about this, man. I feel disrespected. I feel slighted, if I'm being honest with you, and to draft somebody at my position is basically getting prepared for life without me, and, I don't like that. Obviously I'm a veteran. I could come in here and take this as an opportunity to build up a young player and get them right and get them ready, just kind of pay it forward. But, doing this shit without consulting me is very disrespectful. And honestly, man, I don't know if I'm going to be in a Cincinnati jersey at the start of the season. Let's just be honest here, man. Let's see what other moves we made. But doing this right here is a real kick in the face. All right, so these are all of our rookie contracts. So like I said, we did do some trades here. No, we traded next year's 3rd round pick for this year's 4th round pick. And they actually we gave them a 7th rounder and a 3rd rounder in next year's draft for a 4th rounder to move up and draft this safety. So they really like this guy. Okay, so details are emerging here. We traded away next year's 4th and 5th round picks for this year's 5th round pick to get this D tackle. So when you look at it, we don't have a 4th, 5th, 3rd, or 7th round pick in next year's draft just for a 4th rounder and a 5th round. This is poor fucking management by the front office as far as picks go, just to get guys that we already are strong at in a position. This is really a slap in the face, man. I don't know how I feel about the moves. I don't know how I feel about the way the front office is moving in the direction of the franchise. I really might have to make some decisions. And OMG, look at this. Andy Dalton, what is going on here? He's at the bottom of the depth chart right now. Oh my gosh, Andy Dalton's injured. So our starting quarterback's injured, and they're worried about fucking defensive safeties, and I'm the number 1 player in the league. I don't understand this. This guy has a fractured kneecap. He's gonna be out 9 weeks. He come back probably week 4 or 5 of the season. This is crazy, bro. Yeah, we definitely should have drafted at the quarterback position. It is what it is. The depth chart looking crazy, man. We still got Gio, offensive player of the year in the AFC. Obviously, we got our rookie guy here coming in, Sergio Callaway. It's his first year, but you can see he's pretty high up the depth chart. AJ Green, Jeremy Mack is going to be our number 2 guy. So that was a great draft choice right there. We definitely should have drafted some more. We don't have any speed at the wide receiver position until you get to the end of the depth chart, and that is a big red flag. Offense is going to be slower. We got Tyler. He's a great tight end, one of the best guys we have on the team here. Let's just check in on the defensive line here. Okay, we still looking pretty good up front. Kikaha, he played really well last year, so I'm not even tripping off that. Carl Davis, that's the guy we drafted. So we really, we traded for him in the offseason and signed him. Yeah, we really signed some guys that are gonna come right in and jump on the field for us. So that is good. And here goes Keith Lewis-Jean. He's up here on the depth chart. It's just 2 of us, so I guess I can't be too mad that they drafted that, because we only had one of me. And you always need depth at every position, even though I've never missed a game. There's our punter. It's not too far behind the kicker. If the kicker goes down, we can get relatively the same production out of him. All right, so here we are, another season. Starting up week 1 in the preseason. Let's take a look at my status here for this year and see what we are looking at in terms of contract time. 2 years remaining on this contract, so we are playing through this year. Is not necessarily a year where they'll try to extend me. I'm still young, it's my 4th year, going on 5th, and I'm still young. So I don't know, man. I think we're gonna rock it out on this contract here and just get a big deal next year. Maybe we re-sign depending on how this season goes. But yeah, man, y'all see what we doing this year. We got a couple people that we bringing in to hopefully make an impact on the team early this year. Come in, make immediate impact on a game, on downs, and we're gonna run it back. Basically, we're really running it back with the same team. We got a wide receiver and a cornerback in the offseason to come in and start for us, as well as a defensive tackle. Other than that, we're running it back with the same team. We lost our linebacker in Malaluga, but it is what it is. We feel confident at the position, and we're gonna run it back, man. So y'all comment right now, man. What do you think this preseason is gonna look like for us, man. We have to play a couple games in preseason, or y'all comment if y'all like, man, let's just get it started, man. If y'all were to just go ahead into the next season, we could just get it started and just run it up, man. It's your boy 336. This is another episode of the Ed Jamie series, man. The offseason. Hashtag this the offseason, man. And we'll be back here next week with another episode. And will it be week 1 of the preseason or week 1 of the season? Y'all let me know, man. It's your boy 336. Zip. Yeah.